Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at these top 5 affordable winter boot trends that are a must. Like, you need to grab them now. We're going to do categories and we're not going to be duping every single look, but I will give you examples of each of these types of boots. So we're starting off with cape boots or fold over boots or wannabe shark boots, whatever you want to call them. That's the category. These are really cute. They're super trendy. They have been for a few years and they're great for winter. First, we're going to start off over here at Macy's. So they have this fold over / cape boot in 3 different color variations. I think this black is really nice. Probably going to be the easiest to style. I tried to find boots that were trendy in these categories, but that had good price points. So this one is currently on sale. This is like a Black Friday sale. So you might be able to still grab it. It's marked down from $130 to $78. They come in sizes 5 to size 12, and these are super cute, very sleek. They look really nice and refined, and they would look nice if you have a look that's like an elevated look. Very cute. Then I found a pair very similar, pretty much the same look, but these are over here at Nordstrom Rack. These had a lower price point, not as many sizes available, but I still wanted to show them to you guys and throw these in here. These are called the NAIROBI Tall Winter Boot, and these are coming in at $60, marked down from $100. So it's really just about price point with this. I think they pretty much look the same and give the same kind of vibe and feel. Then for more of an ankle boot style, but still with this kind of fold over, you know, thing we have going on, I found these boots called the Amelia Western Buckled Leather Stiletto Boots. This is by the Alphabet brand, JWP or whatever. But these are super cute. They come in sizes 6 to size 11. I love that they have this kind of flat toe in the front. I like the buckle. They're a really unique take on this trend, but they're super cute. They're still in a nice black color. It's a smooth leather. It's not anything too out there as far as those elements of the design go. Super cute. These are on sale right now. They were $200. Now they're $172. And then they're having an additional Black Friday sale. They have a code on the website, so you can get even more off that price. But those are an ankle boot version of the cape boot / fold over boot / wannabe shark boot. And then just to give you an example, like a visual of how you would style this boot, I think this is a really nice, kind of sleek, you know, look, grown woman look, but she's got on some leggings that are black. She's got the boot on, which is really nice with that heel. And then up top, she has a more of a simplistic blazer style top, which I think works well with this boot in general. Blazers always tend to kind of pair well with it. You could do it with like a short skirt as well with a blazer, and it just kind of works all together. And then she's got this nice oversized black bag. I just think it's a really nice look. It's very trendy. It definitely gives the girls fashion, but I think it's also not too out there for people who may not be, you know, decided yet about this kind of trend. You could do it like this. It's real cute. It's real nice. It's very simplistical, but it gives fashion and elevate it. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. You probably noticed that I do a lot with my hair. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm natural, sometimes I'm relaxed. Well, recently, in the past few months, I was natural. I was gonna grow my hair out. I was dedicated. It was a lie. It was all a lie. But during that time, I used some products I used to use back in the day, and the formulations on them had changed and I was unaware. And there was a patch of my hair, when I tell you a chunk of hair came out, like almost down to the white meat. So I will insert a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. What I decided to do was to really pamper and baby that part of my hair and try to grow my hair back. I've had issues in the past with my edges on this side. I had some follicle damage from way back in the day. So it's always been a little bit of a problem area for me. So I decided to try something that I've been hearing about. So I've been using the Iris Store Elite, which is a powerful clinic grade red light therapy for thicker, stronger hair at home. It has unmatched power. First of all, it's one of the most powerful LED hair devices on the market with 2,500 megawatts of total power output, which makes it comparable to in-clinic treatments. It also is a comprehensive treatment. So there's 300 lasers plus 200 LEDs that deliver broad spectrum coverage and targeted intensity to stimulate individual hair follicles, which is what we want. It's clinically proven technology. It's a safe, effective at-home treatment. It's backed by science. Clinical studies show a 43% increase in hair count within 4 months. It's also dermatologist recommended and FDA cleared. So I, of course, like the convenience of it. You just pop it on, You plug it in, you turn it on. It only takes 12 minutes per day, which if you think about it is not a lot of time. If you're trying to restore your hair, if you're trying to stimulate those follicles, if you want to see improvement, 12 minutes a day is nothing. You could do 12 minutes a day with your eyes closed. So while you doom scroll, just pop it on. I, again, love the convenience of it. It's not anything that's tingling. It didn't hurt. It wasn't overheating. It was super comfortable. Very, very easy for me to simply put on, use it, and be done. So once you get the 12 minutes a day down and you're comfortable, you will realize that that's all you have to do to see noticeable improvements in as little as 3 months. And you will see thicker, fuller hair. My hair has improved so much, you guys. I'm going to insert some more footage from current day where you can see how it has grown back in. It's fuller. It is much better than it was when it was like basically balled down to my scalp. So I would highly encourage you to go on over and take advantage of the early Black Friday sale that they're having. You can of course use my code, which is K, to save $905 on the Iris Store Elite. You'll like it. Try it out. There is also a money back guarantee, so you do not have to worry about it if you find that it's something that just simply doesn't work for you or you're not getting the results that you desire. No worries, because there is a money back guarantee. I want to take this moment and give a big thank you to Iris Store for sponsoring today's video. The Scrunch Boot. That's what I call it. That's what we're just going to label it as. So these are also very trendy. I like this because they are what I call pre-scrunched. So the design of the boot is meant to look this way. So you don't have to worry about pulling and tugging on it or it not fitting properly. It's going to stay in place because that's the way it's meant to be. So this first pair, super cute. I love these, and I don't typically like a wedge heel, but these are very good. These are $85 over here at ASOS, your favorite step cousin's house. They come in 2 colors. They come in burgundy and a black. I love this burgundy color. I think it's a really rich, deep version of burgundy. And then I love that it's patent. I think that just plays really well with that kind of curved wedge heel design on it. Very pretty. Now the burgundy is only available in sizes 5, 6, and 7. They go up to size 10, which those may come back in stock, but that's all they have in the burgundy. But the black, I think, is just as nice, and that is available in more sizes. So that is available in size 5 through 10. So if you like the design and you like the black, they have the wider size range available. But you know, they are your step cousins. So if you like the burgundy, I'm very sorry. I am sorry, and also I'm right there with you, because I want the burgundy ones, but they don't have my size. The black is still a winner. Then over here at Macy's again, they are having this 50% off sale. These boots were originally $200. They're marked down to $100. These are by your daddy Steve Madden. These are called the Distortion Knee-High Slouch Wedge Boots. These are really cute. They come in black, burgundy, and then they also come in this like gray jersey material and then glitter. Please, baby. Ooh, for the love of Black Friday, please leave the glitter ones on the website. But the other colors I think are nice. I've seen them in person, and they do look in person just like they do here on the website. So these are really cute. They come in sizes 5. They go up to size 11. Some of the colors have different sizes available. So for instance, the black, it has size 5 to 9 available. And then let's see, like the burgundy, they have sizes 5 to 7 available. So those are probably getting snatched up because they're on this sale and they're really cute and trendy. And we know that burgundy is like such a such a season appropriate color, but they do have them and they are nice. And the gray is available in size 5 to size 8.5. So take your pick. And with each one, I'm trying to throw in a little variation. So we're getting some tall ones, some ankle ones in each of these categories. So for the ankle boot, that's still giving that kind of scrunch trendy vibe. I found these really pretty brown ones over here at your Uncle Mike's house. These are in the color called Chocolat. It's called chocolate, child, but you know, chocolate. And these do come in multiple colors as well. They're on sale right now for $140. They were originally $250, so that's a pretty good discount. These are available in sizes 5.5 to size 11. So they have the color chocolate. They have this light sand color, which is almost like an egg white creamish kind of color. They do have it in black as well, like a black suede. That's really pretty too. And then it also comes in this color they call husk, which to me I would say like a camel color. So those are the colors that they do have available. The sizes again are 5 to 11. So that's a scrunch version of an ankle boot. And also I think this is a good choice in the sense that the heel is not as high. So if the high heel is something that throws you and you still like this trend, the ankle boot might work for you with the heel height like this, and it looks nice with a shorter heel and that scrunch, it does work. And for a visual, in case you can't, you know, for a visual, I just wanted to show this picture. I think this is a really nice look. It's definitely a winter look, and you see how the boot that she has on is very much giving that scrunch vibe. So she just got this jacket on that has a little bit of fur around the neck. Really nice. It's also got that waist that you can adjust, which gives kind of that peplum look. We talked about this being trendy too in a prior video. So that's real nice. She has on a real relaxed pair of, are these jeans? And those jeans, real relaxed pair of jeans, and then the scrunch boot. Love it. And she got a coffee, so you know she knows what the deal is. But this is just an idea of how you could style those scrunch boots. Moving on, next category is going to be WRAPP, aka animal print. Animal print is always here, okay? They're not going anywhere. They're just always going to be around. So we're going to look at 3 variations of them, try to get us some nice, cute price points going on, along with some nice, cute boots. So over here at Macy's is having a good sale. That's, you know, I don't know what to tell you. They're having a Black Friday sale. These boots are $94.50. They were originally $225. These are by Michael Kors. They're called the Selena pointed toe booties, and this is obviously like a leopard print. Is this leopard? Cheetah. This is like a cheetah print. These are available in sizes 5 to 11, and they also have that nice heel, which is not really a kitten heel, but it's definitely not a stiletto. It's kind of a nice low heel. I love that this has the pointed toe. It's a cute ankle booty. You can get away with it with your jeans that are longer, your pants, obviously, and also maxi skirts work really well with this. These also come in a chocolate, but right now we're talking about taking it to the jungle. So sizes 5 to size 11 is what is available. Next, okay, for a tall boot, but still in the animal print family, I found these boots over here at Aldo, and I thought these were really cute. These are called the Viviana, and they're coming in at $175. They were originally $250, so they are on sale right now. They're also having an extra 20% off if you buy 2 pairs of boots, so that's just FYI. These are available in sizes 6 to size 10. And these I like. It's kind of a unique snake print. It has a yellowish tone to it, which I think is really nice. You know, that butter yellow, which is kind of left over from last season, is still here, and you can work it into your winter wardrobe, as you see with something like this. Then I like the blacks and the grays. It gives you a little bit of playroom as well. These are really, really nice. The heel on these also, it's a wider heel. So it does have height, but it's wider, which makes it a little easier to walk in versus like a skinny stiletto heel that would still be the same height. So I like that little touch too. And it also looks really pretty from the side because of the way that heel is. So it just gives your look an extra little, you know, bit of seasoned salt. So we like these real cute. So we've done cheetah, we did snake. Now we're going to do a cow print. These I think are nice. They're brown and white. So don't let the print like scare you. You could just work with the color scheme and everything will be fine. You could do an all chocolate look, like all monochromatic look, nice top, nice relaxed fit pant in chocolate, nice chocolate bag, and then boom, you can do this boot and that'll be like your pop. So these are available in sizes 5 to size, 14. These are also at Aldo. These are called the Emma. They were $150. They're currently $125. And they're, like I was telling you, they have the extra 20% off if you buy 2 pairs. But these are really cute. Now, these are the kind of heel I was saying that the last pair did not have. So this is going to be the skinny stiletto heel. So baby, if you don't want to be high up to the Lord, this is not the pair for you. However, if you are a heel girl, then this won't deter you at all. But these are real cute. I love the pointed toe as well. It's just a typical shaft height on these two. They're just trendy, nice animal print, easy to work into your wardrobe, you know, winter boot, animal print, very nice. For us as an example, okay, we got Chi. Y'all know Chi. Love this outfit. Every time I see this picture, I'm like, that's just a bad outfit. That's just one of those outfits and one of those days where everything just comes together. So she's got on this gorgeous, like, fringed, I guess you would call it, or kind of, it's not feathered, I guess you would say like knitted fringed dress or jacket, whatever it is, but it is such a statement piece by itself. But it's in this very nice neutral color, so it's in this pretty like off-white creamish color, and then she just hit them with a bam. You see the animal print boots? You see how that just took the outfit and made it took it from good to like, wow, she really did that. So this is just an example of how you could pair animal print with items to create a look that really works for winter. It still stylish and trendy, but it doesn't have to be too scary. So this is a really good example. You can do it with dresses. She could have done the same thing with like a long cream Bermuda short and a statement shirt as well that was in that same color and those boots. It still would have worked. So this is just to give you a visual, you know, kind of idea, inspiration for how you could work this animal print boot into your wardrobe. Next, I'm calling this section embellished. So winter boots, nice shape to them, but then they just have a little razzle dazzle. You know what I mean? The razzle dazzle can vary. So we're going to start at your favorite step cousin's house, aka ASOS, with this boot that I think is so nice. This is by River Island. These are called the studded suede. Girl, the studded suede heeled boots in beige. I think these are really pretty. I love that they're in this kind of neutral camel color, or color that we think of in winter that's easily styled with what you already have, and then you just have a little something with the studs. Really, really nice. Love the pointed toe. And again, I try to throw different variations in here. So you see how this heel is not too high, it's not too low. I think that's easier for people, especially when you already have another design element that may be a little bit like, ooh, you know, you already got studs all over. You might not also want super high stiletto. That's really nice. These are marked down from $150 to $120. And let me tell you, there's another pair of boots real similar to this, right? They come in like this chocolate color and they come in like black. Gorgeous. You hear me? Gorgeous. Perfect for sweater weather. Sweater weather. But when I tell you, I saw those boots one day, like 48 hours later, sold out. They have like size 5.5 and 6 available. So I didn't even bother. I found these. I think these are very comparable, also really nice, and they work well. Pretty trendy embellished boot for the winter. Okay, again, we're trying to mix it up, So I put this ankle boot in here. This is also a studded boot, but obviously it's a different boot. It's black, it's got a chunkier heel, and it's ankle. So this is by Sam Edelman. These are called the Sage Stud Boots. These are over here at Zappos, and they are marked down from $175 to $105. The sizes range from 5 to size 10. I think these are cute. I think these are cute, and I think these are super easy to style. For one, you got black and silver, which is an easy combo. And then this is the type of thing you can use to style up an outfit, similarly to how we talked about the animal print. Like you could do a monochromatic and then just have this be your statement piece. You can use them, you know, style these the same way you would style like a typical black ankle booty, and just let the studs just have a moment. You know what I mean? So these are really cute. Again, a nice chunky heel, lower heel, you know, not too much going on, and then you have an ankle booty. I told you the embellishment could be whatever. It could be whatever. It could be lace, studs, gold. It could be, you know, fur. So right here we got boots with the fur. These are called the Brina Moto Booty. These are at Nordstrom Rack, and they have this shearling lining on them. I wanted to add these because these are, in my opinion, a more casual dressed down type of boot. But just because you're being casual or dressed down, or you want to have on a flat, doesn't mean you have to, you know, forego style. So if you're going to like pick the Christmas tree out, you know, you're getting a real tree and you're going out there for that, or y'all going to the little winter festival, you still want to be cute, you're going to be outside, you need a boot, but you still want to be stylish, this is perfect. So these are on sale, marked down from $200 to $52. That's a really good deal. They're having like a 70+% off sale right now. These do also come in multiple colors. In my opinion, I think the black is the easiest to style, and I think the black looks the best visually, because you know, things get a little dicey when you get to getting that faux fur and that shearling, and them fringes could get a little dicey. Could get a little Dollar General. But I think the black works. And these range from size, let's see, size 5 to size 11. So a pretty good size range as well. And they do, like I said, have other color variations. I just think the black looks really nice. It has a cute little buckle on the side. Or you put you on some leggings or some skinny jeans, get you a cute little moto jacket. It got a little bit of fur up here as well. Get you a coffee. Boom. Boom. Serving looks out here picking Christmas trees. Then just to give you an example of how you can work some of these embellished type boots into your wardrobe, I thought this was really cute. This is a casual look, but you see how the studded boot just amps it up a bit. She's got the black blazer, white t-shirt, nice relaxed pair of black jeans, and then boom, the studded boots. They just amp it up. Everything is very simple about this look, and then you just have a little bit of, you know, a little razzle dazzle in there. I like it. The jewelry's simple and easy. She's got on the sunglasses. This is how you can see a trend like this and understand how to wear it yourself and not have to feel like, where in the world would I wear a pair of boots with studs on them? To Target, not Target, to the store, Moving on. The last affordable winter boot trend we're going to talk about that I think is a must are these riding boots. Part of why I like the riding boot is because it allows you to still be cute but be comfortable because they're flat. And then the other reason I like them is because I feel they're practical and they give you a little bit of personality. So with the way you style a riding boot, it kind of says a little bit, no matter what you do, it's going to say a little bit about you. So I really like that. I have 2 or 3 pairs of these, and when I need to wear a flat or I want to wear a flat, but I don't necessarily need something that's like winter appropriate, like the last pair with like the fur, something like a riding boot always works. It always works. So this first pair is at the Michael Kors outlet. I think these are super nice. I love the color of these. They're called the Driftwood boot. These are on sale from $375. They are marked down to $111. They're 70% off. The buckle detail on the side I think is perfection. I love that it's in silver with this kind of, I don't even know what you call this, light beige color. I think it's perfection. The sizes range from 5 to 11. All those sizes are currently in stock at this sale price point. This is a really cute boot. If you already maybe have a black and you want another pair or you like the style of them, I think adding a color like this is really good. It works for winter and it's easily styled. So that's a good deal on those. Cute. This next pair is over here at Macy's. I like these as well. These are by Clark's. These are called the Women's Adeline Hope boots. These are a riding boot with that buckle detail just higher up on the shaft, and they're just in a nice color that I think works well for winter. This looks good with super dark denim. This looks good with mid-wash denim. This looks really, really good with plaid. This looks good with blazers that are houndstooth, that are tweed. This is that color. You know, you think maybe winter, Ralph Lauren, you know, those almost like equestrian style. This is the color that you think of, and this is a really good color in this type of boot to have for winter. These are available in sizes 5 to size 9. They're currently $95. They were originally $190. And they also come in black. This color is called British Tan. And then, like I said, they do have the black color available as well. I like them in this color. I just think it kind of looks like a rich color. It kind of shows off the design of the boot a little bit better. But, you know, take your pick. Either one will work. It's just another option for you here in the riding boot section. Also at Macy's, there's a pair by, these are $120 marked down from, what was this? $200. So they're originally $200, they're 40% off, they're $120 right now. These range from sizes 5 to size 11, and these are by Steve Madden called the Sadie knee-high riding boots. Now, these come in 2 colors, and I will tell you, I put them in here to show the black because we've already looked at, you know, a lighter color, and we just looked at the kind of deeper, richer, kind of reddish brown. And I was like, okay, we need a black riding boot to just kind of round things off. And these are cute. But when I looked at the color they call brown leather, I actually like that color better. It's very, very similar to the color of the last pair. This has a different design. So there's a buckle across, like kind of like the top of the foot, and then there's a buckle at the top part of the shaft. And then these buckles have more of a prominent gold, and I don't mean the color of the gold, it's just the size of the buckle and where it's placed. You can see that this is a gold buckle, so it's going to be a little more prominent than the last pair, which I think the buckles were a little more subtle, and even though it was gold hardware on those, it was just more subtle. So both pairs of these are cute. I just personally think the brown might, I don't know, just read a little bit nicer. The black definitely works as well, though, and I haven't seen riding boots at this kind of a price point with those 2 buckles in those different places like these are. So these are real cute. You know, take your pick. You have options. Next, then to give you a visual, I like this visual, okay? This look like he working, I don't. I love this look. You see how something can be easy, like the base layers can be so simple and easy, and then you can just a couple of things here and there and you just boom, now you serving looks. So she's got on a fur hat, love that. She's got on the elevations, but she has on what looks to me to be either a black bodysuit like a cat suit, or just a nice black maybe mock neck or turtleneck long sleeve top, and then a pair of black leggings. I can't tell which. But over the top, she just threw on this kind of structured blazer, which immediately takes it from, oh, you don't care, you didn't try, to this is an outfit. Love that. Love the gloves. Obviously, the tucked under the armpit bag always is going to give perfection. And then you see the riding boot. So she's still comfortable. She has on a flat boot. She potentially has on just a black catsuit. She's warm, she has a hat on. It's very easy, it doesn't require a lot, but it looks really, really nice. The boot is super trendy, and now we see how we can grab those riding boots and make them work. Make it work, baby, like Tim Gunn told y'all many moons ago. Next. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. As usual, everything that was shown in the video will be linked down below in the description box. So if you want to check anything out, you can just skedaddle on down there. Check out those links. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all, bye.